Chapter 35. Dr. Ileana Martinez was not hiding the truth from her husband. She simply hadn't gotten around to telling him what she'd done. She had been too busy. The OR board at Penn's Landing Memorial Hospital had her name posted regularly. Most of the procedures were scheduled operations that she'd signed off on months ago. But then there were those unexpected emergencies, those cases that pulled her into the operating room at 4 a.m. The sudden car crash, the reckless gun shooting, the violent fall which required her surgical hands immediately. So no, Ileana had not told her husband about the tattoo. There was no time. She could have tried to mention it on the way to the airport in those moments before he boarded a plane to Aviera, Mexico, but that was not her way. She knew his mind was on his work and the events happening there. He and his team of reporters were rushing to the scene of a street massacre. Several teenage boys had been assassinated. The motives for their killing were rumored to be drug-related, and the executions were gaining the attention of the world. Ileana felt an intense grief at the loss of so many young lives. She quietly mourned for the families of the victims. She also prayed silently for her husband and his crew. She knew reporting was Jorge Martinez's life. He was always at the forefront of a situation. He'd sacrificed a great deal for the accurate coverage of a news story. He valued his health and well-being, but honest, objective media coverage was what he did best. And sometimes that involved extreme risk. "You may not hear from me for several days, depending on the situation," said Jorge, seated in a specially constructed area of the SUV which permitted access for his wheelchair. "I will try to text if possible." "I understand, Jorge and Jose. We've done this too many times before. Just keep safe. Return to me, or I'm going to be very lost." She smiled, giving him a sincere look. "We haven't finished leaving yet." "I wish there were another way. I wish we had time." He stopped speaking. Now was not the moment to think selfishly of what he wanted. He would have plenty of time to hold his wife, to feel her embrace. "Just say, I know, darling," said Ileana while concentrating on the traffic in front of her. She gradually reached across the car, searching for the hand of her husband. "But we both have many responsibilities. People are depending on us. That is more important right now. When you finish your assignment, I will fly to Mexico. We can visit our families, spend time together, especially during the Christmas holiday, and make love on the beach at night," she promised. "That sounds good. I might be enticed to conclude this as quickly as possible. A night alone with you on the beach under the stars? I would like that very much. And then you can show me your new tattoo," he stated. Ileana gave her husband a startled look. "Just say? You know? But how? We've barely seen each other over the weeks. You are my wife, Ileana. I sleep beside you every night. Of course I know about it." "I was going to tell you," she began to explain. "There is no need." He smiled. "I am so proud of you. I know how hard you work to become part of that organization. It is an honor to be the first female surgeon from Latina." "You amaze me, Jorge," she said laughingly. "I think you will like the tattoo." She beamed as she thought of the crisscross image of two surgical blades covering her upper arm. The sterile scalpels were draped by rosary beads and a dangling cross. The symbols represented Ileana's dedication to the field of medicine and her strong Catholic belief. The two had gotten her everything she wanted in life: a wonderful husband, a fabulous career, and the opportunity to positively affect the lives of other people.